Test. I'm going to slide my mask off just for a little bit so I can talk, if you don't mind. Good afternoon. I'm honored to be here today to spend this special day with senior golfer Abbie Lee as she signs her national letter of intent to move on to the next level to play golf at Middle Tennessee State University. Jim, Kelly, Max, and Abbie, thank you so much for allowing me to be here, and I'm honored. Abbie has earned 15 varsity letters at Glasgow High School, including 8 in the sport of swimming, 7 in the sport of golf. In 2018, Abbie was a KGA junior match play champion, Catches AA Region 4 individual champion, and placed 26 in the Catches AA state tournament. In 2019, she was the Marion Miley Invitational champion, placed 3rd in the Class All-A state tournament, placed 8 in the Kentucky Golf Coaches Association All-State Elite, a Catches AA Region 3 individual runner-up, and was 16th at the Catches AA state tournament. In addition, Abbie was a participant in the 2019 and 2020 AJGA Mason Cup. In 2020, she placed 9th at the Golf Week Junior at Purdue University, a runner-up at the Hurricane Tour Tennessee Junior Open at the Champions Run in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, made the cut at the Tennessee Open, champion of the Sneads Tour Swan Lake in Clarksville, Tennessee, champion of the Sneads Tour at the Oak Grove in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, champion of the Barron County Lady Trojan Invitational, champion at the Pulaski County Lady Maroon Invitational, 5th place at the Class All-A State Tournament, 12th in the Kentucky Golf Coaches Association All-State Elite, Catches AA Region 3 runner-up, and 10th place in the Catches AA State Championship, and was invited to play in the 1st annual Colin Brown Invitational. At this time, I would like to bring up to the podium Lady Scotty Golf head coach Bart Roberts.
Also take down the mask. All right. Good evening. I don't think I have to explain to anyone in this room about how hardworking Abbie Lee is inside and outside of the classroom. Although I never got to experience her in the classroom, I've only heard wonderful things about her as a student. I do know for a fact that if I set a practice for 8 a.m. here at Willow Oaks, if I show up at 7:45, there's a very high probability that she is already here, putting or on the range. If success in golf was linearly related to the amount of hours put in practice, Abbie would already have multiple wins on the LPGA Tour. But golf is not a game of perfect, and although I've only been with the program for 1 season, I've witnessed some of the highs and lows of what competitive golf can bring. Over the last 5 years, I have personally been obsessed with golf. Reading articles, watching tutorials, taking lessons, practicing, playing as much as possible to try to make myself a better golfer. When I took this coaching position and I started working with all the ladies on this team, I quickly realized how little golf IQ I had. To come into this program with this many successful golfers, with Abbie as the lead, I knew that I just needed to be a voice of praise and to keep my mouth shut as much as possible. Abbie, and all the ladies for that matter, listened and respected my opinion, but there are many times this season that I had to ask them for advice or what to do in a situation on the course. Abbie's golf IQ is insane. I know she's had wonderful advice from family, friends, and coaches, but you all, this girl just knows golf. One of my favorite qualities of Abbie is her grit. There's not a single lady in the state of Kentucky who plays a perfect round of golf every Saturday, and that is one of the biggest challenges in this sport. The difference between Abbie and many of the ladies that I got to witness this season is her persistence and her grit when a round doesn't start the way that she wants. I met Pulaski. She was even going into the turn, had a good round going, and then I happened to walk up and she bogeyed the 11th green. And so for most golfers, this would have sent them into a whirlwind and could have potentially hurt her standings in the tournament. But Abbie, not Abbie, she pulled up her big girl skirt and she rallied with 2 birdies and she won that event. I could say that probably about most rounds this season, but that one will definitely stick out to me. Although golf season was short, and it can feel like a gauntlet at times, I reflect on the season and only wish how I could have been with this program for longer. My favorite memory of Abbie this year was our practice round for region, in which Abbie, probably reluctantly, allowed me to tag along and play with her. Needless to say, she whooped my butt, and while I'm scrambling to chip on and putt, she's got her putting disc down, preparing for the possible pin placements of the tournament. Our conversations were great all day. She was laid back and cool as a cucumber the whole time, and I will always cherish that day. I should probably close now and let Abbie share her thoughts. Abbie, thank you for letting me learn how to be a golf coach this year, and for all the smiles, hugs, high fives, and putting up with my annoyingness while trying to cheer you up on the course. You've had an absolutely amazing career here at Glasgow High, but everyone in this room knows that this is only the beginning for you. Abbie, I wish you nothing but the best in golf, school, and life, and hope that even in the battles you remain positive and focused. Just remember, the most important shot in golf is the next one.
And thank you, Coach Roberts and Coach Lee. Thank you for all the dedication and time you put in with our Lady Scotty golfers. It certainly does pay off. Congratulations, Abbie, on a wonderful high school career at Glasgow High School, and best wishes as you start your new journey with Middle Tennessee State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Abbie Lee.
First and foremost, I'd like to thank you all tonight for attending during this year of great uncertainty. I'm tremendously grateful for all of your support throughout my high school golf career, and I'm blessed to be surrounded with such a wonderful group of people. The majority of you know that playing collegiate golf has been a dream of mine since I was about this tall and about this big around. And the following people have been an essential part of making that little girl's dream a reality. To start, I'd like to thank Coach Adams, who couldn't be here tonight because of the NCAA regulations, for giving me the opportunity to play Division I golf at Middle Tennessee. MTSU has been at the top of my college list for as long as I can remember, and I'm extremely grateful for this chance to become a Blue Raider. I'm also immensely excited to join the long list of Glasgow High School alumni that played for this amazing institution. Next, I'd like to thank my teammates, golf and swim, my golf coaches, Bart Roberts, and of course my mom, Kelly Lee, as well as my swim coach, Laura Garrett, for all that they have done throughout my years as a Glasgow Scotty. This would not be possible without their endless support in the pool and on the course. I'm very blessed to have these wonderful people in my life. Another group of people I would like to thank are my Hart family, the Botts, Rosses, Parkers, and the Hattons. I'm so blessed to have you all in my life. Thank you all. I'd also like to thank my golf family. We've got Faith Martin and the Martins here, the Landrums, and the Browns that couldn't be here tonight. I'm so glad that this sport has brought us together. I'd also like to thank the members of the Willow Oaks Golf community. I'm extremely blessed to have your love and support throughout this chapter of my life on and off the course. And a special thank you to Doug Williams, the wonderful men in the pro shop, and Mr. Raleigh for running this course. Thank you so much for making this course my second home. Okay, this is where I'm going to start crying. Another integral part of my success is all the members at the golf complex. specifically Barry Kite and Todd Trimble that are here today. Thank you, Barry, for always being there to put a smile on my face and all of my and my dad's equipment needs. Anybody that knows my dad knows that that's a lot. But thank you for always being there for us for that too. I couldn't have done this without you. This is where I'm really gonna cry. Thank you, Todd, for being the best swing instructor and role model that I could ever ask for. You looked at the little scrawny girl that walked into your bay and said, "We're gonna make all of your wildest dreams come true," and I'm extremely grateful for that. Goodness. Thank you for all that you've done throughout the past 8 years. I couldn't have done it without you. All right.
Love you too.
Finally, I'd like to thank my family and my friends that attended tonight. I'm so grateful to have you all in my life. You guys have been the greatest support that I could ever ask for. Thank you to my mom for being the most wonderful coach and motivator that I could ever ask for. You've never failed to put a smile on my face. And last but definitely not least, thank you for my dad for the countless of hours that he's put into making my dreams come true. From driving the 6-hour round trip to Paducah and back, attending every single lesson, and always being there to help me and put up with all of my craziness. Thank you for always being one of my biggest fans. Thank you all again for attending tonight. It means the world, and I couldn't have done it without you all. I'm so blessed to have you all in my life, I just, I couldn't have done it without you, and go Blue Raiders. Thank you all. Sorry. All right.
Okay, Abbie, would you like to do the honors of signing?
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right. We got one more over here. And we're good to go.
Coach Roberts, could you get one picture behind me? The Lee family has asked each and every one of you if you all would join them with some refreshments and some drinks that they have for you tonight. And again, thank you all for coming out to celebrate this special day with Abbie Lee. I know she appreciates it. And good luck, Abbie.
Thank you so much.